Well, it was just a Nouns map of Mirage. Just another Thursday night here for Nouns in ECL playoffs. A quick little 13-5. Unjustified needed some individuals to step up, and they got a little bit of it, but just simply not in time. I'm fine, John McCullough, McHenry. Now to Vertigo here for these guys. For Unjustified, a lot more confident, but maybe not in this pistol.
See, if Vertigo offers up any sort of relief here, ooh, that's a sound cue. I think they were trying to be quiet, but I don't know if it matters too much. Seb is a little bit far removed from any sort of defense. They're going to be playing a retake here with a triple up on the flank. And it feels like they're going to be covering this as well on the T side. Oh,
they will start to. Cynic gets the spot. He's thinking about a flight. They're going to go to spawn.
Ooh.
But it's not really planted for spawn is the problem. But on the other flip side of that coin, there's no kit. And there's also no players because Cynic, oh my goodness, is just going to delete all three. See you later. Nouns have not lit up.
Yeah, I mean, no players is the right word right there. As soon as you start to maybe give some silver linings in Unjustified, it's just all-out pace coming through in Cynic. Beautiful.
It feels
beautiful.
Like the other players on the stairs haven't even hit the floor by the time the third kill goes through. Like, it's just... He's like playing super hot right now. He's not playing Counter-Strike. He's freezing time and then just taking them all out. They don't even get a chance to shoot back. If you've ever played that game, Cole.
No, I have not.
It's a game where you can freeze time and shoot people. That's all you need to know.
Do that in Red Dead. Kind of. Slow time.
Yeah, but that's like cheating and not really part of the game mechanic. All right. I mean, sure, Red Dead is a game that's slow. That's not what I imagine Red Dead Redemption for, though. All right, I'm gonna be.
You're so good with the aim as what's the guy's name on Red Dead 2?
Arthur Morgan.
Yeah, that's it.
I hardly know anything about Red Dead, and you're the one... I know who the protagonist is.
Been a while. That jogged my memory. Give my head a shake.
To be fair, yeah, I mean... GTA 6 dropping, I guess. So... Don't need to care about Red Dead 2 anymore.
That ain't never coming out. 2025.
2025, we won't even reach that before... You know, the world might end by that point. You never know. GTA 6 will... the world's gonna do everything to stop GTA 6 from ever coming out.
It was never meant to be.
No, like neither was that kill. Neither was that kill.
Ooh,
got him.
Wavelength.
That's that caster chemistry right there.
It's years of experience.
Yeah. That's... Yeah, I hope he can keep it up, guys. If you finish each other's sentence, or come up with the same thought. Or maybe that was just something called low-hanging fruit, Cole, I don't know.
You gotta get all the fruit, though.
Fruit Ninja, I love that game.
You can also slow time down in that game, too.
You actually can, that's great.
Yeah.
Look, I completely forgot about that. That's not the first game I think about when I think I can slow down time, but... You know, fair enough.
Underrated game here.
You're a Fruit Ninja pro, I'm sure of it. Oh, don't jump over the map. Marky was airborne a little too close to the edge there, and Seb's gonna clip his wings. Quick little 4v5 here. Finally, Unjustified can be a little happy about the results.
They have to remember what it feels like to lose on this side of the half. They didn't really do that too often last night. So losing that pistol was a bit of a wake-up call there. But they have had some incredibly strong defensive measures towards this A side of the map here, looking to replicate that much again. Arcade is left in a bit of no man's land, and is able to get around that corner just about in time.
Yeah, but Cynic is just solo taking range. Like, look at all the pressure he's putting on just on his own. Now, he will go down. Lake does trade him out, but look at the pressure that he's putting on to Unjustified right now. But then at the same time, Nouns keep staying silent about this. Still walking up. Basically conceding the site and then deleted. What are you supposed to do there? At least a frag back from Cyrix. Thankfully for Unjustified. 20 seconds here to get the plant. It might do it. We're at 2v3, but I think we're getting a smoke push here off the plant. All 3 players in position to do so. B-Wills has got to hold down the line, protect his teammates, and he's doing a good job. Just the one so far. CJ's got to do it on 21 HP, though. And Wolfie will put him to rest. Finally, Unjustified with the first in the feed.
As soon as they get those rifles out, able to get that success downrange. Started off really well, but man, these mechanics just seem a little bit unreasonable. That's supposed to be like almost guaranteed one for one, you know, one and done angle right there where it's so hard to adjust the aim, but Cynic just snaps and will land that. And if you are Nouns with the resources that you had in that 3v3, maybe you didn't want to win it, but Unjustified gonna rush you down. Not allow that to happen here. Again, more priority though on this utility. It's a staple here for the CT side. That ramp control is not something that they like to lose often.
Yeah, I mean, Lake was just absolutely on lock on this part of the map as well, but, ooh, Arcade's gonna start this one off, down to 10 HP. Like, Nouns are just so individually skilled to the smoke spam as well. They know exactly where to place their crosshairs.
They're familiar with the angles right there, and Lake is gonna chase one down. That's what we were talking about. We'll also put that on display. You just take a lot of damage for it here. Down to 18 combined HP here. That guns get swapped over, and Arcade just hoping he can land a cheeky one. I think he might just go down with the ship here.
I mean,
just wants one extra.
It is pretty unexpected to still be on this angle. You can see Cynic not really prepared. Neither is CJ. 10 HP. We'll get a double kill. Wow. Excellent value there out of Arcade.
Oh, business fighting multiples right there, but Arcade has some flair of his own. Nouns isn't the only firepower in the server.
That's my boy John. Not to make fun of his first name. I love you, Arcade. I know him personally. Don't worry about it.
He knows top players.
Yeah.
You can call him John.
He's the only player I know, all right? Out of the open there for Marky, he'll go down. Stop hating. Gosh. Let me know people by their on our first name basis, darn it.
You know top players. Let's go, John.
Let's go, John. That's what I'm saying. Look at this John highlight.
Name, we're tight like that. Looking crispy.
Oh, like you're like bros with Cryptic the whole time, but I guess you don't call him on a first name basis. So you know what? Maybe you don't know him like that.
It's difficult because I know him from Minecraft, and his Minecraft name was like Matthew9973 or something stupid like that. So it's actually tough to call him Cryptic.
Leaking Minecraft usernames out here. Yeah. It's really the most unique.
Clown on him when he changed his in-game name to Cryptic. I made fun of him. I was like, Cryptic. He actually did it with a group of people, and they like named it to a bunch of just random
like cool names, yeah. Right? You know, like actual Cryptic. Gamer tags, right? And that's NA.
That was like a Furtive was one of them. He never made it though. He never made it to the level of Cryptic.
That is actually like the definition of all like NA in-game names, Cryptic. They always have to be like some cool stuff for no reason. Like look at that Cynic.
I think Breeze was a ex-Minecrafter.
You know,
I'm sure he has a
I know name. Oso, you know, it's crazy. Oso, our admin here in ECL, used to be a Minecraft admin for a server, and I knew him from that, believe it or not. Back when I was like 9 or 10 years old, he was like 15, 16. This is like back in 2013. Way back. Wow.
There's a Minecraft CS pipeline.
There is, yeah.
I don't know about.
For people who are playing like Minecraft PvP, there's a lot of it. It's crazy. I can't name them all, but Oso sure knows. Because there were a bunch of people who played on his server. I know one of them was Tens. Now hold on here. It's getting a little funny here. Full eco on this A site, and it gets mowed down as it should be. We'll come back to the game.
Craft?
Say again?
Dens was on the craft?
Absolutely was. He was a Minecraft PvPer, like a really hardcore one as well. Yeah.
One of the best to ever do it. In multiple games now. He's a multi-esport champion.
Not in Counter-Strike, though.
And Valorant. Yeah.
Not in Counter-Strike, though, I'll tell you that. I will say the most memorable thing about Tens is that he hit like a cool, sick 1D on Mirage at like Blast LA.
Yeah, he also hit the Exner van jump one time.
That is true. I think they call it the Tens van jump or something like that, but Exner did it first, I guess. You go, Exner.
I heard that one. I didn't know they called it that. Only heard it called the Exner van jump.
Yeah, I heard some guys in my pug say I'm going for the Exner van jump.
Word's spreading. Should have plastered all over the walls here. Yeah, back to the ramp aggression though. They just will not relent. No matter what, Unjustified, they got that game plan nailed down, making sure that they maintain that control.
Still keeping multiple players over there. Only now are CT starting to glide back to this B site, and Sebas missed the timing here. They're getting close to him right now. They're sneaking up. And it'll get traded out quickly. And Wolfie's gonna drop in onto the site. Maybe need to stay off of it there, because he's gonna get just swarmed by T's. And even Marky gets a close angle. Surprise, Cyrix. From below, Marky strikes. 2 versus 4. And Unjustified probably should get over to the hills once this bomb gets planted.
You gotta scram. Run away. Head on out of this one. That utility is a quick reminder. They're just desperate to land some smoke spam, but now Marky's interested, and they are just closing in, hunting down things here. And yeah, Marky's gonna make sure that Lake does not escape right there with his gun.
That's just unfair.
No safety.
That is just unfair. Arcade gonna drop down into T spawn. Marky on the chase. Marky's gonna just be the canary here. Find out where the saving play. If that canary had an AK-47 attached to it, then yeah. That's a canary with an AK-47. And he swings him and first bullets him, sure.
That's some sharp shooting right there. Marky's just taking this one into the palm of his hands. And something we gotta note here is that if you're gonna commit all of these resources over towards that A side consistently, you're gonna need some really sturdy anchors on that B side. Anchors that are good for multi-kills, staying alive, things of those natures. And so, when you don't have that, it is gonna leave that B side a little bit weak. And so, Arcade and Seb now both here to defend. Arcade taking that deep angle, and Seb now with that control is gonna readjust. This is back to the spam duels though.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be doing that with the A4. I'm sure about that. If you remember 5's first rule of smoke spam, never be the first person to smoke spam. That's a... I'm not gonna say what my producer just suggested. I'll think about it later on.
Philosophy right there.
No, gosh, come on. Horrible suggestion, and Cole decided to take it. I can't believe it.
So out of character. Some cheeky bits of damage there. Lake is not happy with his current HP. It's no fun.
For those wondering, our producer's always in our ears suggesting funny little words that we should say. He wants to be a part of the action here, but I'm not gonna let him. Arcade, however, is certainly gonna join in this one, but now out in the open and blind, Molly forward too. I mean, this angle just feels awful for him. Yeah, he's just gonna get swung by Marky down below. See you later. With the anchors down, 20 seconds, trying to slingshot themselves into the site. Wolfie trying to dodge out on the flashes, and he does, but only for the one, and then everyone else falls. The entry prowess here from Nouns is strong, but maybe not enough. Holding on here, 7 Cyrix, making it a 2v2, needing to hold down here for B-Wills. He can't, running down in the 2v4, Unjustified make a comeback.
Managed to make it just about happen right there, chasing it on in. Just about get the job done there. It felt like that round was a bit doomed once the entry started flowing, but Some great performances coming through with this MP9 of Seb. Managing to, I mean, that's a game-changing duel right there. They lose that one out. It's toast. Cyrix closing out some good fights as well, and they just about close it out. Tough round to get downrange as well.
And so, coming back in the 2 versus 4, but I think it's just a little bit of... As we move into the tech... There we go, Wolfie's just reconnecting here. But Unjustified able to actually make a comeback in that one. But I can understand the tactical coming through from them as well, because realistically there, Cole, they were out of that round, I think.
A 100%. I will stay afloat. Again, I'm putting some, you know, heavy watch on some of these B plays here. It's still tough times for Seb right there. Just gets leveled out by the amount of utility. Right now, this A ramp control gonna be a little bit conceded finally. Nouns are able to maintain some of this ground here, but Lake is still fighting forward. That's has managed to bypass all of the side hall aggression.
That's a insane, and oh, we have another disconnect in the server as well. So, well, that's gonna turn into a technical pause for sure. I know there are not.
Parsons.
Oh my goodness, he is subdivided.
How did he do it?
He's a prokaryotic cell, Cole. Oh.
Darn.
Mitosis, Carson. Gosh, had to go in there and refresh the HUD. Unbelievable. We want to make more jokes here. Instead, it's gonna be Wolfie still having to hold on. I mean, oh, this is a 3 versus 5. Maybe they didn't even need Cynic. Wolfie is in so much trouble, down to 16 HP. But helped out by Cyrix. Okay, this guy's been doing some very solid rifling so far. And avoiding a little bit of embarrassment here will be Unjustified with Cyrix pulling up here. Making the comeback in the previous round with a 2-piece. And that 2v4. Now with 3K here.
Yeah, and we just flow right on in. It's Cynic, enough time being bought by his teammates to join back into the server. All the problems hopefully sorted there. But yeah, great work coming through from Cyrix to save them. Honestly, if Wolfie goes down right there in that sort of position, it's just going to be disaster on that site. And Cyrix isn't going to be able to isolate some of those duels. But the fact that Wolfie never re-peeks there, Cyrix is just getting all of these players killed while being distracted there. Tech-9s are out. A lot of utility damage. My god, a lot of utility damage here. And everyone will fall to it.
Yes.
HG, find 3, and fantastic work.
Utility is the best weapon. Never see your opposition. If you're antisocial, you should use HEs and mollies. All the time. Introverts stand tall.
I thought you were just saying you were boys with John. Now you're gonna just throw him under the bus? Call him antisocial?
No, whoa. I wasn't saying he was antisocial. Whoa. Look, you're just like on Twitter, dude. Whoa, you're just saying on like, look, antisocial people should use utility, but you know,
it's like
normal people can also use utility as well. You know?
Okay.
It's like on Twitter, man. Like, again, it's like I don't really like pancakes, but that must mean you hate waffles. All right, come on. Misrepresenting my words here. Arcade with the opener.
Okay, we'll have a little chat with CJ. Greets him on the inbound right there. That's off the back of, again, some great utility damage. Interesting. Not the first time that they've been able to do that. They see the boost in the peripheral vision. Take care of it.
No!
Is not great. And the pole breaks down.
No way! What on earth? How the firebender, the lava walker, Lake just stands in it. But still, it might not be enough. Or yes, it will. Lake the firewalker there. Just we can get a slow-mo replay of that. How is he alive? Doesn't matter. Just if I get the round. Look at this. The firewalker.
He's just literally stepping on it.
Yeah. If he goes
avoid it there.
Yeah, if he goes down, that gives him like side hall control. That is a massive kill to not find as a result of the molly there.
Justified handling Vertigo right now. They're dealing with Nouns on this T side. They got the right players for the job. This map looked incredible for them yesterday. I think they're just picking up that confidence that they left off with.
There we go. Swing for Cyrix. And Lake even finding Cynic. Like, this is just a completely different tone. Now, Unjustified are the team taking forward fights. Now, can't handle a little bit of Nouns around as Beebles. Like, imagine if he had the rest of his team alive right now. He just walked up and solo entried B, but the bomb's down in Forklift. So, nothing really to be said here.
On their way. Beebles is one of them. This is if he's Forklift certified.
Definitely, that's definitely one of the first times that has been said on a broadcast. Is B-Will's forklift certified?
There is professional forklift driving, you know.
Is there like a competition? Like,
Yeah.
how does that work? Like, is it like
They
time
like,
trials?
I'm sure there is. I saw a TikTok of it. They got they've got some sort of like competition where there's like a balance beam and you have to make sure that you don't lose your pallet on the balance beam. And eventually, like, you have to drive so carefully over this that it's kind of like a seesaw. Once you get to one point, it kind of drops. And if you lose your pallet, you lose the competition. So
I thought it would be like maybe like extreme forklift driving, like BMX.
I'm sure there's probably multiple competitions, you know what I mean? You know, where
like
you can do your best kickflip equivalent of forklift maneuver.
Kickflip, do a barrel roll on your forklift. I'm thinking like a fork cross or forklift cross, you know? 3, 2, 1, go. Or like Forkula 1, Ayo, I'm just saying.
Maybe they got jousting.
Joust. Forklift jousting. That wouldn't really lend well to the longevity of our competitors, unfortunately. We'd lose our sportsmen pretty quickly. But I could see like a forklift sumo trying to push each other off you know, like bumper cars.
I'm down. I'd watch that.
Seems fun. All right, enough about like forklift talk. Unjustified are up 8-3 right now, but that could quickly change.
Wow.
A Marky with one, and the second.
Oh
Marky is back, and again, Nouns have identified the weakness. So the question is it a little too late? Either way, 8-4 is looking likely.
He's gonna walk away with some extra rounds here towards the tail, and maybe, you've seen some tough retakes already won out here by Unjustified. Can they add another one to the tally here? But Mark is just gonna deny.
Absolutely not. Oh my goodness, he's on for the ace.
What?
He has just absolutely deleted everyone. And Carson, oh, he's even gonna give him a chance. Marky, you gotta get on the hunt here, buddy. Your ace is waiting for you. But B-Will is gonna take it from 8-4. Nouns, I mean, they're still looking proficient for sure, but Unjustified had the consistency. We'll see you guys after a short one. So through all the talk of professional forklift driving, is 84.5 here for Unjustified. And actually some really solid stuff, but Marky certainly had the last laugh in that half. And now onto the CT side. Maybe Nouns can leverage more of their individuals here, as Lake bottom ramp is going to be faced with a hell of a challenge and a great opening kill, but a trade back from CJ, rather.
Gonna maybe trigger a quicker response here from Unjustified. Quicker than they might intend here. They might hear these rotations in elevator, though, and that poses the question of if they want to turn that corner here. As they got 2 players to deal with.
This is a death sentence in every single way if they kept pushing. But now, oh, Cynic somehow gets a kill out of that situation. Unbelievable. Now Carson could be in trouble, but a double setup available, but running out of ammunition, both players. Marky now has to fall back into the site. CJ also has to do some work at elevator, and Wolfie's gonna get that entry. Unjustified. A pistol round here could really solidify this map. If they can deny the Marky clutch, that is. Now he knows that he has isolated fights wherever he goes. But he's hunting down for Seb, and he cannot beat him. Pistol round for Unjustified is massive here for the chances of a third map.
Looking to coast here towards a third as well. If they keep this up, again, the confidence is swelling from that last time we saw this team 13-3 versus the Fluffy Aimers. And now they're able to do the same work up against Nouns. Again, we were, kind of saying if Unjustified want a chance to win this series, that they're going to have to do it on Vertigo. Mirage is obviously going to be a tough task, but this is a very confident looking roster right now. They might just be able to take some extra edges here. There's still a long way to go here for Nouns to come back. They're going to get a force buy-in. These are the sort of rounds you do not want to let Nouns sneak away from you.
Oh, and Marky might do it. There you go. Perfect crosshair placement. And, I mean, there's only one thing he can do here, and that is fight. He's not trying to fall back whatsoever.
Jeez.
Unjustified will not give him the duels, though.
Immediately lands that opening headshot right there, and that's enough for Unjustified to say, you know what, I don't really want to test the man. Has been really the only player to do the best work against us here. He's standing at 15-9, helm of the server. So I can understand why they would want to avoid B at all costs here. Even still, it looks like they're going to dive on back here. Marky's going to get that early alarm bell. It's all about finding the shot and getting away, though. Oh, what about a headshot there? He shoots 2 bullets, 2 headshots, and they're in a 3v5.
Oh, my. And 30 seconds left, too. And you know who they're still going towards? Marky.
Give him 3. 25 seconds.
Are they just going to save?
No way.
Are they going to line up utility? Yeah, and they have Wolfie as well in middle. They're going to run this one very close down to the wire, though. And no, what? Marky with the 3rd bullet, the 3rd kill. And okay, eventually he'll go down. But the bomb needs to get planted inside of these smokes. Wolfie can't hold on. And Seb, oh, it's messy. 1 HP. Trying to make it happen here in the clutch. But Carson's going to run him down. Deagle force buy works out for Nouns.
That is unbelievable. 1 is great. 2 would have been enough right there. But 3 as he just about turns it right around that smoke. Will we get this one as well? Bang. Not a chance. Arcade has no shot. The only one able to silence him is Wolfie with the flank, because if Marky has vision on you, he will shut you down.
That's the Mexican menace. That's Counter-Strike's greatest Mexican player right there. Marky repping it well. And there you go. Force buy in for Nouns. Marky hauling it for his squad right now. 17-10. Basically the sole proprietor for half of Nouns rounds in this map so far. The real thing is the other teammates need to kind of pick it up, and CJ will do that over towards ramp.
So one way to play the B side of the map here, not the typical average way that we're used to. He's just consistently smoking things down and taking that deep control here.
It's very aggressive versus the armorless pistols. And Wolfie will storm up to his demise, but 2 kills, not bad, all things said. But that kind of sets Nouns on the warpath, may I say. Now that gets the fire underneath them. The confidence that they need from Marky.
As I said, those are the sort of rounds you just never want to give this team because it can just lead to so much ground being gained, so much confidence being built, and again, Marky just shying away from absolutely nothing here. He is constantly running it down.
Takes another off angle. I mean, he's just, look at this deep smoke in as well.
The same thing.
I mean, this is incredible. Forward stance every part of the map, but there's the one problem. Forward stance every part of the map, but middle. Doesn't matter, B will still adjust for it. That could have been a huge kill for Arcade, but Nouns in crunch time, baby.
Timing was just nailed right there. It was a perfect capitalization on some lack of resources sent towards middle. But Carson has to deal with Lake around this smoke. He has slight vision onto Cyrex. Cyrex gonna win out in the duel, though.
Hold on, and Marky. Seb's gonna think twice about that one. Look at this triple re-aggressive middle. Nouns never waiting for a play to come to them. They want to be active here, and they will. Last thing Wolfie expects is a swing middle and a 3v4 garnered. But Seb gets one back, and well, the Menace taken down. What's the move here as Lake takes the 8th site?
They're gonna have free control here, free reign, and time to get into some decent post plans here. There's still smoke that Lake is probably just gonna toss in towards elevator here, and Cynic now activating on a bit of a flank. Well, he's gonna be good to buy some valuable seconds off the clock, maybe not. As Cyrex is just gonna punch in the digits in a bit of an off position.
Cynic's already flanking. And I don't think Seb... Oh, he's just turning around, but too late. Cynic has gotten on the angle. 2 versus 3. You can feel the pressure here from Unjustified. They want to push forward. Cyrex, 31 HP inside the smoke. CJ will get him. And now just Lake on the edge of the world. Nowhere to run here. He needs to somehow get all 3 kills from this position. This is a devastating spot to be in. And, well, he'll get the first. He'll get the 1, but can't escape both players. And so that is going to be the defuse there. Gets a little close there, but the kit is good enough. 7 rounds and outs.
Very composed in that 3v3. A nice attempt from Unjustified. Oh yeah, there was a bit of a... I think it just landed in the roof. They're trying to throw nades at the start of this round to deal with Marky running it down on this ramp side of things. Help him out, to support him. But so far, he's just been a man on a mission to win this out and to go to bed early.
I mean, I gotta get ready for tomorrow. Because on the other side of the bracket, Party Astronauts has just taken the first map versus Evil Geniuses in a double overtime affair. Fun stuff going down over on the B stream. See if Unjustified can keep their heads in the series, though, for a chance at that. Keep the kind of dream season alive for this squad. For now, it's going to be a creep back over towards the B stairs. Lake going to get boosted up. Marky again. Solo hold, though, this time. Could be very dangerous. And you see he's going to cross in the open, but the deagle just doesn't connect. Very fortunate to be alive right now. He gets to the safety of Generator, but might still have to face off against the full-blown execute. As the plant is thinking about going through, but a little hesitation. They'll get it in.
Oh, and Lake will start things off with a nice little opening here.
Hold on.
Deep position from Arcade. He's going to take a duel.
He's looking for it. Round the smoke. He got it. Another headshot from Arcade, too. That is massive. CJ and Carson This is the Nouns team, though. They are going to try this retake despite the deficit, but the Desert Eagles up close. Carson, though, he spots both remaining players. He knows. He knows where they both remain. He spots both shadows. Maybe there's enough time for this, but he needs these kills quick. And, oh, just escaping over towards the stairs. Carson, he has a smoke and a kit. Oh, no, it's not planted here for Cyrix, but just gets that spot in. That could have been devastating, but Unjustified with a deagle round. Airtime there as well.
Don't know if he just panicked to get on top of the bomb, but there was just a little bit more forward, and I think he could have maybe locked it in. But again, that timer's ticking against the pressure's so much on Carson's shoulders right there. And Unjustified sneak around away back in return. They return the favor of Marky's forced by his deagle purchase. And now Nouns find themselves again backs against the wall versus this Unjustified roster here with Famas, MP9. Well, 3 deadly deagles. You get that twice and a half.
And they honestly kind of need it. You can see how slow and methodical Unjustified are playing it right now. Yeah, Marky's gonna get handled by 2 grenades to put him down to 27. Much different approach here from Unjustified.
Methodical. A little bit more confident as well to handle Marky. You know, this time Marky isn't running in your face, landing 1 deags. You've been able to force him back into another passive position here. Arcade just gonna run it down in towards that B-bomb site.
Ooh, that's gonna be a little risky though. Again, if he goes down to a deagle, you know, there's no one to protect that AK from being picked up. But it's a silent walk-up right now for Unjustified, and yeah, Carson just none the wiser to that. And plant to just simply be punched in. Barrel should have been spotted there by CJ. Oh my goodness, the free he digged it through his teammate. That was supposed to be another 1 dig. Yeah, same team, but he also hit Cyrix down to 15. So whose fault is it really? At the end of the day, though, Nouns are gonna have to concede this one. B-Will's maybe looking to pick up a gun to get out of here. That's about it. And another disconnect, but fortunately that's happening when they've already won the round. Oh my god, B-Will is running in for this. He's gonna give up his life and the armor. And Unjustified now up to 11 rounds, and Nouns dead broke.
No bread. At all here. Nouns just going to probably just keep on the force buys rolling here potentially and just try and press that metal to the floor. We do have a quick tech pause, or maybe a long one. We're not sure just yet, but it's actually on the side of Unjustified. So with all that being said, we're going to be saucing it over to a break, and once we get back into the action, we'll see if Unjustified can finish the job.
Nothing but the fading light.
And so, well, Nouns, they put all the chips into the force buy, and can you blame them? But now they're about to feel the heat. Unjustified up 11-7, looking to drag us to a third map. Well, definitely a pick that has worked out to be much more confident for this unit. They just gotta close things out smooth. We're off to the third. We're back from the technical pause. And Nouns looking for a hero here.
I need one. So I'm going to step up, elevate their game here to maybe even avoid that point here, but it's not going to happen. Lake going to ensure that much with a nice transfer.
Hey,
nice little 4K. Just leveling all those pistols out. It's just Marky over towards that B side. Coasting about here. They're going to find themselves 12. They're one round off of this third map.
Now that is what you'll like to see. Lake 21 kills at a minimum to end this one. It's just a solid game here from Unjustified, as Wolfie is disconnected again. But it doesn't matter, because they've already won the round. So, you know, they can run it 4v5. Doesn't matter to them. Marky just gonna save KD, I suppose, as you get to watch this beauty over again.
We love those sweet, sweet eeks.
Oh, hello.
Marky was gonna die there. Seb actually gonna take the last kill there. I mean, this is coming off the back of another really good Vertigo map here for Lake. Played really well last night on this map. Bit of a Vertiglobal self.
Vertigo ESL Challenger League Season 46 is, I guess. I don't know. He's been playing well on Vertigo for sure. I think he controlled the A ramp really well in that first half as well. He just was able to maneuver around the Nouns offense. Like, he was just finding gaps to just wide swing top of A ramp. So honestly, really solid stuff from Lake so far. Not the same stuff from Wolfie, but obviously he's had to, you know, he's probably had some connection issues. Obviously, this map doesn't seem to have phased the rest of Unjustified, though, because they've just been able to work around the Nouns offense really well. And this T side slowly gaining ground, able to deal with some of the antics from Marky for sure. So Unjustified still in a strong position. Like, all things said, they are proving themselves quite well.
No question. Showing up, stepping out here, have a chance to take it to this third, get it onto Ancient, which would be a great scenario for them. I mean, definitely struggles on Mirage, there's no question about it, but this sort of performance from Unjustified here on this second map can show signs that maybe they can take this one all the way home and send Nouns packing early on in towards playoffs. But again, apologies for the delay here. We do have another quick break for you also.
We can give an update real quick before we send it off. But it is a CS crash from Wolfie, and he has to re-verify all of his game files, and that takes a while to do. But Unjustified are just on the brink of closing this one down from now. So sorry it's steal thunder there, Cole, but now we'll toss it off to a little bit of a break. Thought you guys should know a little bit of the details. We'll see you guys in a short one.